Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be looking at the Wat Thmey Temple, also known as the Siem Reap Killing Fields. Although often advertised as the Siem Reap Killing Fields, there's no field to see any longer. Instead, the compound honours those who died here through a number of exhibits. They lie scattered around the grounds of Wat Thmey Pagoda, a modern temple home to a small community of Buddhist monks. The Wat Thmey Killing Field Memorial is a sobering reminder of what happened in Cambodia between 1975 and 1979. During this time, it is estimated that 1.7 million people, over 25% of Cambodia's population, died due to famine, disease, and mass executions under the rule of the Khmer Rouge. Here you can see the haunting stupa memorial. It is fitted with glass windows and displays some 890 human skulls and bones of people who sadly lost their lives under the regime of the Khmer Rouge. This memorial contains award-winning photography, and although there is not much in the way of commentary or labels, it doesn't leave much to the imagination to work out what happened in this tragic event. On the back wall stands a disheartening collection of paintings. There are 5 in total, and they tell the story of Siem Reap, apparently the only survivor of the Siem Reap Killing Fields. He was 21 when Khmer Rouge soldiers brought him here in 1976. The soldiers accused Siem Reap of being a CIA spy before subjecting him to an appalling barrage of torture. Here you can see the remains of bodies that were found in a nearby mass grave. The temple here is where the young monks pray and make offerings to the victims of the killing fields. In 1975, the Khmer Rouge took hold of Cambodia. Over the next 3.5 years, they reduced their citizens to nothing, stripping them of their dignity, forcing them to migrate to different zones in Cambodia, losing contact with their families and having a direct impact on the death of over 2 million innocents, which represented 25% of the population at the time. The bodies of the deceased were often dumped together in fields, pagodas and schools. There are many of these killing fields all over the country. One significant killing field in Siem Reap is at Wat Thmey. This pagoda was used as a Khmer Rouge prison to house thousands of prisoners. Prisoners were mostly innocents who were tried on crimes they didn't commit. These prisoners were killed and buried inside 2 pits and 6 water wells located about 250 metres south of the prison. It is estimated that around 8,000 people were murdered at this pagoda during the Khmer Rouge Regime. In 1995, when Wat Thmey was renovated, a substantial amount of bones and skulls of the victims were placed in a memorial stupa. These are on display so both locals and tourists can visit and remember the tragic history of Cambodia.